The Lunaverse, episode 24, by Grass and Clouds 2, Foalish Misadventures. Chapter 3, A Search for Clues. Of Dinky's friends, Snails lived the closest to the schoolhouse, so Dinky went to his home first. "I got my magnifying glass," yelled Snails from his upstairs window. "I'll be down in 20 minutes.
"That's a long time,"
complained Dinky. "Sorry, but I gotta go slowly so I don't hurt my bugs." Confused, Dinky opened the front door, then froze. The house was swarming with bugs.
"I thought Miss Greengrass was only letting you have a few."
"Yeah, but last night she said I could have as many as I wanted, so I got a few more." Dinky watched as a loaf of bread was brought up by a massive ant and carried off.
"A few?"
"Well, maybe more than a few. I'll be down soon." True to his word, Snails made it down in about 20 minutes. He was wearing a cloak, a funny hat, and holding a magnifying glass with a bubble pipe in his mouth. "I'm ready."
"Okay, drink."
"I know the first place to start looking for clues." Snails began to trot off, causing Dinky to scramble to keep up. "Bonbons."
"I'm here."
"Snails was sick this morning. I think he was poisoned by Bonbons candy," Snails said, eyes wide. "Maybe she's behind this. Maybe this is some plot to make all the adults so happy that they buy their candy, so she can poison them and take over the world."
"My wouldn't do that," objected Dinky. "He's really nice."
"Well, if it's not poison, why would Snips feel sick after eating her candy?"
"How many did you eat?"
"Only 50 pieces or so."
"Maybe that's why,"
thought Dinky. But instead she said,
"I think we should try to find others to help us. My mama always says that friends can help us overcome any problem. We should try to find our friends."
Snails thought hard. "But Snips is my best friend, and he's sick. Who else is there?"
"If Snips is sick, then let's find other falls in class," said Dinky, beginning to run. "Mama's store is close, so maybe Twist is there. Come on." "Help me!"
Two unicorn foals skidded to a halt as they approached Bonbons. Some pony in sight was crying out for help.
"It sounds like Twist is in trouble,"
cried Dinky, beginning to run at the shop. "What if Bonbon's baking her to poison candy?" worried Snails.
"Your candy isn't poisoned." Dinky rolled her eyes. "He's not crazy or anything. Bonbon's feeling nice and—" "Help! Bonbon's gone crazy!"
Twist cried. "Ha!" Snails began to run ahead. Her store was unlocked, but the shelves and barrels of candy were all overturned, scattered every which way. In the middle of the store was Twist, who had bound securely to a chair. In front of her was a table with several pieces of candy. On the other side of the table were Bonbon and her mother, Honeydew.
"Oh, look!"
cheered Bonbon's mother. She was wearing goggles and a white lab coat. "My friends!"
"You're just in time,"
Bonbon greeted widely.
"for the most awesome candy ever."
Twist groaned.
"It's awful."
"Then, my dear little Pee-Pee is finally letting me help her with her recipes," said Bonbon's mother. "For years I've been trying to make her cake healthier candy. For years she's ignored me, but
today I feel too good to fight about it,"
said Bonbon, giggling like a foal. Honeydew smiled brightly. "We just finished the,
Bluegrass and broccoli bonsai!"
cried out Bonbon.
"Now, come on, Twist. Eat up. You love candy. Not this candy."
Bonbon frowned. "Twist, it's very rude to turn down a gift." She began to pry Twist's mouth open so her mother could put the next candy inside. Snails turned to Dinky. "We've got to do something." Dinky nodded.
"Shut your eyes."
She focused, closed her own eyes, and made her horn glow. Even though her eyelids, she could see the bright white light. This was the spell she used to help get away from ponies who tried to abduct her a short while back. And she still had trouble with any amount of light between none and blinding.
"I should really work on that more,"
she thought. But then she opened her eyes again. Bonbon and her mother were both blinking and stumbling around, temporarily stunned by the blast of light. Dinky rushed over to Twist to begin untying her, tearing at the bonds with her teeth.
Snails, help!
Snails sauntered over. Help what? Dinky got the bonds off a Twist, just as Bonbon got back up.
Hey, you're not getting out of here without trying our delicious candy.
See that?
Piggy always says he's got the sweetest sweets in Ponyville, but I'll prove it wrong. With Mom's sciencey stuff on my side, I won't lose to her!
As he swung a hoof upwards, as if to punch an invisible Pinky. Overbalanced, it fell on her flank, knocked over a big shelf of candy. I'll beat her forever! Dinky helped Twist out of his chair. Was tackled by Bonbon's mother. Here you go! Bonbon's mother took a candy and stuffed it into Dinky's mouth. Dinky gagged. It tasted like
zucchini. Yuck, 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 yuck.
Isn't it good? Sighed Bonbon's mother. It's healthy, too. Bonbon's going to make a whole new line of festival flavored candies to help you folks go big and strong. Bonbon suddenly sounded like more cauliflower, less chocolate. But Dinky wasn't sure. She was focusing too hard on spitting the horrible tasty candy out of her mouth.
Snails, help!
Coming! Seal set his horn at Bonbon's mother and focused. His horn began to glow slightly. A small puff of smoke appeared in front of it. Dinky sighed. Twist grabbed Dinky and managed to yank her out from under Honeydew.
Hurry!
The three falls took off for the door, with Bonbon and Honeydew staggering after them, the latter going on a long rant about how wonderful the new mushroom food geek toffees were. Fortunately, the falls were a lot faster than the adults.
Thanks for rescuing me.
Man Twist as he answered and stopped.
They wanted to make me eat all kinds of vegetable candy.
Her eyes widened.
And Bonbon wants to change her whole candy line to the fancy stuff, so she's going to discontinue all her other kinds.
Dinky and Snails could only stare and select all hard.
We have to fix the adults.
Dinky finally managed. A new determined saying settling over her.
If our Ponyville doesn't have any more good candy. But how? Asked Twist. What can we do?
We need to find clues, said Snails. Let's go to Bonbon's and look for them.
We were just near,
said Dinky. But we left without getting any clues.
Twist looked at Dinky. Hey, can Trixie help? Isn't this what she's good at? She's like this too. I think all the adults are, Dinky thought. Wait a minute. We all went silly under the fair, right? Trixie was doing something with magic before then. I bet she messed up a spell, said Twist. No, she wouldn't do that. Trixie's really good at magic. She never screwed up a spell.
She nodded sagely.
Nobody does silly. A pony adept at magic screwing up a spell just for a fanfic story trope.
She nodded.
But she said she interrupted some other spell. Maybe that's what did it.
Well, let's go there, said Snails, who seemed very anxious to hunt for clues somewhere.
Okay, let's go to Whitefield Woods.
Dinky led the other two foals back to the place where she found Trixie a few days ago. It looked much the same, with the remnants of the spell circle and the ingredients strewn everywhere.
Trixie was right here, said Dinky.
She pointed at the spot.
But I can't see anything else.
Snails had taken out his magnifying glass and began to meander through the clearing. In the meantime, Twist looked at Dinky.
We can fix them, right? I want my mom and sister to be normal again. It was nice at first, because they let me have a lot of candy. But now they're being scary. I'm sure we will, said Dinky. My mama says that when friends stick together, they can do anything. My mom said that too, but when I got Apple Bloom, Archer, and Bebop to help me build the world's largest candy apple, we still couldn't do it. We got halfway there, and when we fell into the caramel, and Mom made us stop and take baths. I don't think that's what she meant.
Hey, look at this! The two foals turned to Snails, who was staring at the ground. Hoof prints!
Really?
Dinky ran over.
Where?
Snails pointed. Right there! Come on! He ran off, following them. Dinky blinked. The depressed Snails had pointed at looked vaguely like hoof prints, but not pony hooves. She wouldn't have noticed them.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Dinky and Twist began following Snails, and led them through the woods at a fairly rapid pace. They soon came to a small blue flowers.
Those are pretty,
said Twist. Snails pointed. I think this boy's a joke, he grinned. I'm gonna pick some and Trixie knows that they're eating it.
Poison junk.
Dinky heard that plant from Trixie.
I thought that only grew in Evergreen.
He usually does. But sometimes the pets grows in quarries in the middle of the forest near the evergreen, like this one. It happens if bees try to pollinate poison junk, but get lost and wind up in forests away from their usual hives, says Snails. Usually the air patches only last for a few weeks though, and he chilled off. The others were staring at him. Snails plus. I like to collect bugs, he said, but one time I got sick from poison oak, poison ivy, poison leaf, and poison bark all at once. So Raindrop said I had to learn about plants if I wanted to play in the woods anymore.
Oh,
Dinky smiled.
I didn't know you were so good at plant stuff.
Twist said, wait, how can we follow the hoof prints if they go through the duck? I heard that poison junk once turned a pony inside out. Crawl, Snail said, began to walk towards the pads. Dinky quickly grabbed her with telekinesis and dragged it back as best as he could.
Not cool. I don't want me inside out.
Snail sighed and looked down. Wait, the hoofers go through that press, but come right back out. Dinky thought.
Like the pony was running away without looking where she was going and entered in by mistake. But as soon as she realized it, she got out and ran around it.
Yeah. Snails picked up the trail and again, now scaring the path. This way. They continued to move through the woods, passing through the clearings and along rivers, until they came to a much smaller open area. Dinky was a bit nervous, never having gone so far from home and unsheparded before.
What happened?
I don't know. The prints get smaller. Snails bent down, peering at the ground. Like the pony got tiny or something.
Maybe this was the poison joke,
asked Twist.
Maybe,
said Dinky. Snails found that the hoof prints went in a big, confused tangle all over the clearing before going into a small net of roots at the edge.
I bet the pony got scared and went to hide in the roots,
said Dinky. Poison junk takes a week to wear off, added Snails, so he's probably still joked. Twist knelt down. Hey, come out here! There was a small scrambling noise. Boop! Next!
Hi.
Then the world's tiniest zebra poked her head out of the roots to stare at the foals.
She's not a pet,
said Dinky. Snails nodded his head enthusiastically and mumbled sounded like, she's little.
Foals are little. Are foals pets?
Asked Dinky. Snails pawed as he puzzled and constant. Twist said,
It was literally her spell that made all the adults act silly. She probably knows how to fix them. But we can hear her,
said Dinky. The zebra was shouting something at them, they thought, but she was so little she couldn't understand. That was why they had Snails grab her and carry her back to town, so they could interrogate, just what Trixie would call it, her there after they figured out how to make her audible.
Can Final help? Asked Twist. She's real good at making things loud.
That was true. Trixie had made several comments about noise complaints and disturbing the peace relating to Vinyl. And to be fair, Vinyl's sound equipment had been so loud that it had shattered windows a couple, or a few, times. But Dinky liked the white-colored unicorn anyway. Piggy provided the view for the best parties, but Vinyl provided the music. Besides, Vinyl had offered Dinky another foals to learn about her sound equipment. And this one time, Dinky rode on top of the sound table. You know, the little round table that spun her around in a little circle. Dinky paused.
Vinyl's probably as silly as the other adults, but I think I know a foal who can help us.
Snails began to open his mouth to say something, but Dinky stopped him before he let go of the tiny zebra's tail.
Twist, you go with Snails and put the zebra somewhere safe. I'll go and try and find Vinyl's student. Okay, good luck.
Vinyl's studio was a total mess. Wires and random machines were everywhere. The lights were flickering in various places. A low, staticky buzz was coming from one of the speakers mounted over the door. Scattered takeout containers and wheat boxes were everywhere. So, Vinyl's apartment looks normal. Dinky sighed with relief. It looked like Vinyl's was still normal, at least. Dinky made her way to the central room of the studio, where Vinyl could easily be found. Unfortunately, the DJ Unicorn wasn't there, but the foal Dinky was looking for was.
Biba!
called Dinky.
Bebop!
Bebop was sitting on a record turntable, spinning merrily. Whee! She was wearing headphones and sunglasses that were similar to vinyls, but was bobbing her head in tune to some beat Dinky couldn't hear.
Bebop!
Yelled Dinky, trying to get her attention.
We need your help!
Bebop didn't seem to notice. Dinky climbed on top of one of Vinyls' tables. They jumped onto the big table with Bebop and a record player. Bebop looked over at Dinky, frowned, and got off the table. She removed her headphones with a quick flag of her wings. Dinky, I'm busy. Vinyl said I could head to the studio today, and I don't want to waste time. She smiled. She even said I could use all her good equipment.
We need your help,
responded Dinky.
I think we know who made all the adults in town acting really silly, but she's feeling little we can't hear her. We need you to make your voice really loud.
Bebop hesitated. Dinky smiled to herself. Bebop did like being loud, but this would also likely be a persuasive argument. But Bebop still shook her head. But I'm in the middle of a big mix section.
You are?
Yeah, it's a new sound. I sit on the turntable while it plays, and the sound gets all loopy and scratchy. Vile says it could be a big thing. Dinky thought. She needed to convince Bebop to help her. What could she say that would accomplish that?
You know, Papa says he's discovering her sweet candy. It's only visible candy instead.
Decided Dinky. Bebop's mouth dropped. But
forever.
So there won't be any candy in Bunnyville? Gasped Bebop.
Then unless we make the adults normal again.
Bebop took off her headphones. Alright, I'll get the equipment. We'll save the candy.
The adults,
Dinky corrected. Them too. Chapter 4. A Sectet Falls.
Are you saying this is a good idea?
Asked Dinky. They couldn't put the tiny zebra into Twist's house because Bonbon and Honeydew were still there, and they were trying to get them to eat all the gross candy. They couldn't use Snail's house because it seems to have been turned into the world's largest bug hive. Bebop's parents wouldn't let her use the Vinyls amplifiers in their house anymore for some mysterious reason, and Bebop was pretty sure they would stick to that even if they were as silly as the other adults. They couldn't use Dinky's house because it was above the post office, and Dinky didn't want to disturb Silver Script and the other workers in case any of them had shown up that day. So, they ended up in the school. Of course! Bebop began looking up the amplifiers. Does have the zebra speak into the microphone, and we'll be able to hear her through the speakers. Dinky appropriated the little jail cell, a repurposed hamster cage that they put the zebra in.
Can you hear us?
The zebra nodded.
What's your name?
The zebra said something. Dinky never know what, because as soon as she began to speak, the amplifiers and speakers sped out a huge blast of sound that sent the folds flying into the walls. The remaining windows shattered. A light bulb fell from the ceiling, smashed, as did the chalkboard. Dinky laid on her back for a moment, staring at the ceiling and wondering what funny ringing in her ears was. Twist groaned, That hurt! That was fun. Let's do it again, said Snails. Too loud? Asked Bebop. She alone didn't seem to be disturbed by the loud noise.
Maybe a little,
managed Dinky. Bebop managed to get the sound system working at a reasonable level, and he could finally talk to the zebra.
What did you do with the adults? Demanded Dinky. Why are you acting so weird? You need to tell us right now.
Well, you'll get nowhere with your belting, no matter how desperate you're shouting, responded the zebra through the speaker system. That's very nice, said Bebop. Twist approached the camster cage.
Can you tell us how to turn them back, please? You cast it. You have to know how to uncast it.
Blame the unicorn, not I. She read the spell that I let fly. The zebra shook her head. I'm not certain how to remove the spell, but free me, and what I know I'll tell. Okay.
Wait, first needs without fixing it.
Dinky groaned. She wasn't good at this kind of thing. That was why they had Trixie, who had described herself as a political expert, always made sure that mean nobles didn't hurt the town.
So just tell us how to fix the spell first.
I cannot show zebra, somehow managing to sound smug, despite being about 6 inches tall. You need to let me get my books. Well, trapped in here, I cannot look.
Trixie told me once there's spells that reverse zebra magic in general, not specific spells.
Dinky didn't know anything that had happened during Lyra's first big performance in Canterlot, but Trixie had let some details slip later.
Can we use one of those?
The zebra paused, and Dinky got the feeling he had been assuming Dinky didn't know that. The shortest of those takes 6 hours. They are beyond my foe's power. But the cure for my small size, you can guess that, I surmise. Once I am restored to height, I can lend your friends my might.
Or think it's a thief,
whispered Twist.
I know,
said Dinky.
Snails, how long does this joke last?
A week, said Snails.
It's been 3 days. I know. Here's what we'll do.
Dinky smiled.
Zebra, you're going to tell us how to cure our friends, or we'll take you on the train to Canterlot and tell the guards what you're trying to do. You'll take less than 4 days to get there, so you won't be able to turn back to normal before we arrive.
The zebra seemed very surprised that Dinky had thought of that. Didn't say anything for a moment.
Okay,
said Dinky, a bit happier now that he seemed to have made progress.
You're going to tell us what that spell was supposed to do and how to fix it. We'll make the spell fixing work. If it's hard, because we're friends, and friends can do anything.
Snails frowned. Snails and I tried to fly one time, but even though we're friends, we couldn't do it. Dinky sighed.
Oh, friends can do almost anything.
As long as it's not flying.
Can you please let me talk?
The spell, the zebra named Sakura had claimed, had only been supposed to make all the adults fall asleep for a few days. She wouldn't say anything at all about why she had been casting it, trying to play it off as a prank or something. But Dinky wasn't stupid. She knew how dangerous even a simple mass sleep spell could be. Regardless, the spell hadn't gone off as intended. Now all the adults were some kind of perpetually drunken state. Sakura had also given them a recipe that, she said, might be able to reverse the spell. Dinky wasn't sure if she could trust the zebra, though. What if that spell only reversed the poison took's effect on Sakura? What if she were big, and she'd be able to escape the falls and get out of town? But the zebra had told him one thing that Dinky was certain of. The spell was affecting the adults through the adults' drinks in town. Dinky wasn't sure how it was affecting all of them, but it at least told her why the falls weren't being hit, too.
As long as we don't drink any of that stuff, we should be fine,
she told him.
So, what should we do?
asked Twist.
First, let's tell the other falls. Next, we'll go all over town and get the ingredients for the cure spell. Then, I guess we'll have to find a unicorn to cast it.
What about Sakura?
I have an idea, Dinky smiled. But first, let's warn the other falls.
They decided on ringing the school bell to try to get the other falls to come to them. The rope was heavy, so Dinky and Snails bit on it hard and jumped up and down to tug on it. Only when that produced a soft ringing sound. Twist and Bebop tried to help. They all bit on the rope at the same time and jumped in the same direction. Bong! It wasn't quite as loud as Bebop's speaker setup, but it was close.
My ears hurt,
complained Twist, as they all got up from where the sound had blasted them. Dinky went back to the rope.
We need to climb it a few more times, like for school.
Several bongs later, though, only a few other falls had showed up. Some of them weren't looking very steady. You didn't drink any of that, did you? Demanded Bebop of Featherweight, who was humming something off key.
Trixie said that she was having a special party, and she let us all have some of her bourbon, jeered Featherweight. I always thought she was kind of a jerk, but she was really nice. Trixie let you have some of her bourbon?
Dinky blinked.
Really?
Featherweight nodded.
She must be worse off than I thought.
Dinky thought.
I think you're overreacting,
announced Simon Tiara, who arrived last, but at least seemed to be her normal self.
So what if the adults are being a little silly?
She tilted her head to show off her new diamond necklace and pearl brooch.
My daddy's finally treating me right. But what if he never gets back to normal? I hope he stays like this forever.
Diamond Tiara smiled brightly.
He's just spending all day with my mom and giving me money. But if all the adults are being silly,
Dinky pointed out,
you won't be able to buy anything because the stores have been closed.
Diamond Tiara paused.
Oh, maybe. But that's what mail order's for.
Unless you try to get an Ursa, complained Snails. Though the other falls ignored them.
The mail isn't working either, said Twist. Silver Script gave us Piggy Pie's mail today. She frowned. Did you know that there are 10 different magazines about cake? Diamond Tiara waved us off. I'm not worried. In fact, I'm going to find Silver Spoon and we're going to have a little tea party. That's right. Silver Spoon's not here, said Dinky.
Silver Spoon, along with a bunch of other foals, including Scootaloo, Sweet Belle, and Apple Bloom, were absent.
Well, she doesn't know not to drink the adult stuff.
We had to find her, said Bebop.
No, you don't. Silver Spoon has better things to do than to play with you.
Diamond Tiara turned up her nose.
Especially you, Snails. All you do is dig up bugs.
Hi, bugs are an important part of the equestrian ecosystem, Snails complained.
Let's go, said Bebop. We have to save Silver Spoon.
The three of the foals took off, Diamond Tiara running out to them and complaining all the while. Silver Spoon wasn't at her home, but they found her at Diamond Tiara's, and she was looking quite silly.
Silver, wailed Diamond. Did you drink that stuff?
Silver Spoon had a lampshade on her head, like Berry Punch when he had last seen her. Apparently dyed her coat Berry Punch purple, also like Berry Punch. In fact, she seemed to have dyed it with Berry Punch, judging by the smell.
Spoonie wanted to see what the big deal was. Your dad gave Spoonie a glass. He's a nice dad. Can I borrow him sometimes? My dad. No, you can't. And that lampshade does not accessorize with your jewelry or your coat.
Diamond Tiara ran over to her friend and began trying to wrestle it off of her. But Silver Spoon proved to be a bit stronger, knocked Diamond Tiara away.
Want some too? We have extra. No, we.
Sweet Belle came out of the side room, her teeth bright red.
Hi, everybody. I'm getting my cutie mark and having tea parties.
She grinned.
Hey, Diamond Tiara, wanna join us? Silver Spoon says we can hold it over here so you can find it. It's really cool.
Dinky looked at the little glass he was bouncing on her back.
Isn't that wine? Yeah, and I'm getting a cutie mark and having wine parties, like Berry Punch.
She grinned, poked Dinky on her nose.
Beep. No!
Diamond Tiara looked horrified. Whether Silver Spoon's mind, appearance, or hanging out with Sweetie, Dinky didn't know. It took off into the dining room. The other silver foals trailing behind her, dropping Star at the door.
Daddy! Fix this!
Filthy Ritz and his wife were dancing in the dining room, having roughly shoved the dining table to one side. Dustbuster was on one side of the room, waving her dust rag over everything. And mostly just breaking stuff, though none of them seemed to care. Later, sweetie, said Filthy Ritz before coming. Your mother and I are busy right now.
No! Fix it now! Fix Silver Spoon! Just pay somebody to make her better!
She wailed. Dustbuster had wandered over to Diamond Tiara and looked down.
You look,
she said slowly, as if from a great distance, dirty.
I'm not dirty, I'm...
You're dirty. And not like Mr. Rich. You need a heavy dusting, said Dustbuster, raising her duster like a sword.
You can't dust me. You work for me.
Dustbuster began to dust Diamond Tiara, backing her against the wall so she couldn't escape. It's okay, Mr. Rich, she said. I'll get it nice and clean.
Stop!
Yelled Diamond Tiara. Dinky wanted to help, but Dustbuster saw her watching and bucked the dining room short. Dinky blinked.
Now what?
Maybe there's another way in, offered Snails.
Maybe we should just wait, Twist giggled. Diamond Tiara was really mean to me until I got my kitty mark. We shouldn't be mean to her, said Dinky. We should only be friends. Yeah, but she's not a nice friend.
Bebop wandered to the living room and found an old record player.
Hey, it's one of those things that Final says are for old fogies.
She paused. What's a fogey? Dinky tried to get them back on track.
Okay, you have to get Diamond Tiara out of here. Let's come up with a plan. What's a line?
Sweet Belle ambled back over to her little group.
It's really good. No thanks. Are you sure?
Said Silver Spoon.
Yeah, so you can join the best tea party ever. The three of us are having lots of fun. Ding!
Dinky blinked.
Who else is there?
Silver Spoon didn't answer, but turned back and went back to the side door. Whereas the sleepy bell followed. After a few moments, so did the other foals. They were in a small parlor. A full-sized table had been set up with a fancy bottle of wine in the center, and fancier little snacks. Bits of expensive cheese, crackers, fresh mangoes, and grapes had been set out too. In one chair was Silver Spoon, busily drinking another glass of wine, and another was Sweet Belle, who seemed to have set one of her crackers on fire, and was trying to douse it with a cup of something or other. In the third tier, tied securely, was Scootaloo.
Help! They've gone crazy! The Pegasus yelled. I don't want to do a stupid tea party!
Silver Spoon shook her head.
So unrefined. Good thing we're going to civilize her.
Sweet Belle nodded enthusiastically and put a bonnet on Scootaloo's head.
Yeah. I thought you didn't care about that, sweetie,
said Twist.
You told me you argued with your sister about it. I didn't, said Sweet Belle. But Silver Spoon said that if I do, she wants at this tea party, she'll get more wine for her daddy's secret daughter. She paused. I was going to drink my sister's, but it kind of burnt up. Besides, this is a lot funnier than I thought.
Silver Spoon put a second bonnet on Scootaloo's head and giggled.
It's let's make a Scootaloo ladylike party. Yay!
The two cheered. Scootaloo screamed in terror. Tiki blinked, turned to Twist, Snails, and Bebop.
We have to rescue Scootaloo and Diamond Tiara, she whispered.
We could fill their house with bugs, offered Snails, as the two drunk foals began to sing about something or other.
That's the solution to everything, said Twist.
Well, it's a good one.
What's a fogey?
Repeated Bebop. Tiki shut her eyes and tried to think.
Okay, Bebop, you help me rescue Diamond Tiara. Snails, Twist, can you get Scootaloo on time?
Sir, said Snails. You can count on us. Bebop followed Dinky back to the door to the dining room.
What are we going to do? There's 3 adults in there. I have an idea,
Dinky whispered a few sentences to Bebop.
Really? Okay.
Dinky and Bebop bucked the door at the same time, knocking it open. The rich adults were still dancing. Dustbuster was still dusting a huddled Diamond Tiara. Dinky ran into the room.
No!
Bebop took a deep breath.
Hey, Dustbuster,
she boomed. Dustbuster responded in the same way that all adults did when they first met Bebop. She stumbled backwards, clapping her hose over her ears. Ow! Dinky hurried over to Diamond Tiara.
Run!
The rich foal needed no encouragement. She hurriedly dashed towards the door.
Hey!
Dustbuster tried to argue, but she stumbled to herself a fancy place. As the place began to fall, Dustbuster dove under it and stopped it from breaking. The falls escaped. Dinky was the first in the front hallway.
Snails, Twist, are you? Yuck!
Dinky turned to see Sweet Belle Silver Spoon running away from the parlor in panic. Dinky turned to see Twist, Scootaloo, and Snails giggling.
What happened? Did you summon some giant bug on?
Asked Dinky. I wanted to, but my magic's not that good yet. Snails tried. So I stole Silver Spoon's plate and ran around with it. Then Twist put that yucky candy in their drinks while they were distracted. Twist giggled.
Mom put some in my saddlebag before I ran away with you guys this morning. Guess it's good for something. One sip and think we're money to get something to wash the taste away.
Dinky blinked. Well, that worked, she supposed. Dinky coughed when they were all outside.
Okay, now we... Diamond Tiara, what happened to you?
Asked Twist. Dinky turned and got her first good look at the newly cleaned Diamond Tiara. Her coat had been poofed up in various places and styled with ribbons. She looked like a large, grumpy poodle.
Mama says it's very mean to laugh at how other ponies look.
Not Dinky, struggling not to do anything mean.
Anything like Scooby as that.
Dizzy couldn't resist anymore and giggled. The others did too, except for Scootaloo, who seemed to be trying to hold it in.
Stop!
Whined Diamond Tiara.
I'm still more fashionable than any of you. You're all poofy,
said Twist.
I'm a pony. Ponies are not supposed to be poofy. That's for dumb pets like Rarity's stupid cat.
Scootaloo finally gave up and burst into laughter.
You look like you got stuck in a dryer.
Diamond Tiara blushed. A deep breath Hugh.
Come on. You have to say Silver Spoon.
She paused.
You Dustbuster. I need her to clean my room. What about your dad?
Asked Dinky. Diamond Tiara shrugged.
Yeah, he could stay like this. He said he'd buy me a...
Gear stared at her. Dorothy sighed.
Fine. We'll fix every pony.
Yay, said Snails.
Let's go,
said Dinky.